What's up, PricePlow Nation? It's Mike and Ben back with another NutraBio video, and this one's a little bit different. So I don't know if you know this or not, but NutraBio and PricePlow, we get along pretty well, but no, these products were sent for free. We are sponsored by NutraBio. We are affiliated with them, and Ben used to work with them, and now he's our co-host here at PricePlow doing great things. So I got to catch you up on what's been going on over at Team NutraBio. Know, over there in New Jersey. So NutraBio put out this supplement called Alpha EAA, and I believe it started with this flavor, Dragon Fruit Candy. So this is using the EAA base that you're familiar with because you helped launch the bodybuilding.com EAA Energy.
And it was also with EAA Pure at the same time.
And EAA Pure is the form that is just straight up the EAAs, a little bit of taurine maybe, some hydration components, and then that one is only for retail stores, so you're not going to find that on PricePlow.com. Go support your local business, especially those guys that, that Natural Body Inc., those guys over there. Anyway, support your local businesses, and so that was the original launch.
Right.
And that EAA Pure kind of became like the base essential amino acid blend that NutraBio is using in all these other supplements now. And one of these other supplements they put out is the one that I just basically can't get over. And if you follow us on Instagram, follow PricePlow on Instagram, you'll see that I use it a lot intra-workout. I'm talking about Alpha EAA.
And I don't think you're alone in that. I see that a lot. A lot of people are all about this. Tim from Natural Body's a big fan. A few other reviewers on the internet can't get enough of this stuff. And it's not just that the benefits are great, but it tastes awesome too. And this is kind of like an all-day product. So.
Right, and we've come along so far. NutraBio was one of the first to have a full-spectrum essential amino acid profile in Intra Blast that didn't taste awful because it took a while for the industry to learn how to flavor the EAAs, especially some of the less tasty ones. And so Intra Blast has a ton of stuff. I like to say it's good for like the muscle building purposes. We're just throwing a lot of kitchen sink at it. But they did that, and then this is a little bit smaller, a little bit more toned down, but there's still a great full spectrum panel in here. And you have, like, as far as the BCAAs go, you have 6 grams of BCAAs, but then you have 2.2 grams of the non-BCAA EAAs, which is a really good dose, plus some of the other stuff I was talking about. And so that's become their blend. I interrupted you, and I forget what you were saying before that, though.
I don't know, but you're right. As far as, like, there's actually even one higher than NutraBlast too, the Reload. That is the kitchen sink of recovery products. So across the board, I mean, EA has become extremely popular with everyone, but I think that everyone could use, well, not everyone, but protein's hard for some people to get in. Not everyone eats, 50 ounces of steak every day. Like
and you're not drinking steak during your workout. Well, you should be, but you're not. And if you're not, then we have something here for you.
So I think like anyone who is active could use, everyone can use a little bit more of essential amino acids, right? Especially people who struggle with getting the meat in throughout the day, or during your workout. Some people do push for protein during your workout, but I don't really like stomaching a thing.
I can handle it, but I don't know the flavors. I just like these kinds of flavors. That's what we're actually here to talk about, the flavors here. But keep going.
So this is refreshing. Right? This is light, refreshing. It's a thin taste. That's not to take away from the taste, but it's a water-based thing, right? It's not thick.
It's not thick protein.
So it doesn't sit in your stomach heavy like a protein would. There's a lot of benefits here. So I think this was formulated a little bit more with all day. Usage in mind for students, workers, and the office and stuff like that. So you're kind of pushing for recovery throughout the day, but also a little bit of nootropics here, a little bit of focus.
That's where the Alpha EAA comes in, because on top of a good EAA blend that we've been talking about that's in a lot of these other products with NutraBio, you have the focus adaptogens. You have Alpha GPC, which is 600 milligrams. It's a 50% blend. NutraBio always fully disclosed all that stuff. So you have a good clinical dose, but it's 300 milligrams of the actual Alpha GPC. And interesting, they use a calcium phosphate carrier, so you have a little bit of extra calcium there while you're at it, instead of the silica, which is in a lot of the other Alpha GPCs. But then you have you have choline from VitaCholine, that's choline bitartrate, but then you have even more choline. And so those are the two choline blends. I'm sorry, you have even more choline with the Alpha GPC and the VitaCholine. So I like that blend. It seems like, I don't know why, a lot of my favorite nootropic supplements are using choline blends. They're doing a little bit of best of both worlds there. And so you
kind of reminds me of the caffeine and hydrogen energy blend they do in pre-workout.
Right.
Because there's different weights of it, but also different bioavailabilities and different release
schedules. Yeah, right. Yeah, whatever it is. So. Yeah, and then, but on top of that, you have 300 milligrams of KSM 66 ashwagandha, which, if you follow our videos and stuff, we're fans of. And this kind of stuff's kind of appearing everywhere, and this is like one of the places where NutraBio is putting it in.
It's kind of funny every time we talk about KSM 66. It's almost like, well, what benefit are we going to talk about for it today? Right. Like, is this a testosterone booster or is this a cortisol blocker?
Right. Yeah.
Like, so it's so multifaceted.
Exactly, and yeah, so it's just like, I think in general, most of the mechanisms come through lowering cortisol, which ultimately should help you with like nearly everything, but in general help you with like just prolong your training session and not have you like just stressing, like go and enjoy your workout and get focused on your workout. That's kind of what happens when I have here, and there's no stimulants in here, and it's all amplified with AstraGin. So there's no stimulants in here, but I feel it almost every time I take it. If I take this in the evening, I don't want, like sometimes I like 50 milligrams of caffeine or something. Sometimes I don't want that. I just take Alpha EAA instead. I get a little uptick. I'm not saying I'm like stimmed out, because you're not, but I feel it. And to me, that's like awesome to have a non-stimulant product that gives me a good feeling, moderately stimulatory rush without like keeping me up all night. I
kind of almost feel like what you said with the KSM-66, how it kind of brings down the stressors of other things. Whereas you might feel tired because you feel like there are other things weighing down on you. When those things are lifted from you, you have a little bit more of a freedom to feel energetic for your workout, right? You have it's not that you actually have a little bit more stimulant, it's just that you are a little bit freed from those stressors in life to kind of be a little bit more focused on whatever it is that you're taking on. Yeah, and I sometimes like feel a little bit more grounded too. I can't like place it just yet, but anyway, big fan of the ingredients. So they originally came out with the dragon fruit candy flavor, and I'm not fully remembering when you were with NutraBio and when not, but like EAA Energy came out, that was a blue raspberry, bodybuilding.com and everything. Now we have Alpha EAA. I think it came out with dragon fruit candy. Actually, pricepllow.com/NutraBio, we have a little news tab where you can like kind of just stalk everything that's been happening. We're monitoring that like crazy. Every 2 hours we're monitoring that. So they came out with dragon fruit candy. Eventually, my favorite came out, and this was the strawberry lemon bomb. I'm all about this, but we also have the new Grape Berry Crush flavor. And I only covered Grape Berry Crush with like one other video, so I kind of wanted to pair up with you and talk about the Grape Berry Crush, the taste profile here. Yeah. But I want to compare these three flavors and see which one you like best, because these are kind of like the post-Ben flavors. You may have been involved in the tasting room, like working with these a little bit. Spoiler alert, I was.
Okay.
I had the strawberry lemon bomb that time I was out here last time with you.
Right.
But I never had the final versions of all of them. So yeah. So I understand a little bit of like kind of what went into them. Sweet. Was exciting. I remember the strawberry lemon bomb was exciting for Michael, because I think this is pretty much in all of the EA products. I think that he did, maybe not EA Energy. But
no, I'm not sure what's going to happen with EA Energy, because it's a cool formula. I'm not sure. Yeah. Bodybuilding.com, I'm not sure if they're still exclusive. Like, I don't know, but I kind of want my caffeine.
They've been climbing the ranks of bodybuilding.com still, so we shall see.
All right, cool. So let's mix up three of these. They say 8 to 10 ounces of water, so I have it about 9 or 10 or so. And I'm going to start with a dragon fruit candy, this exotic, whatever, kiwi smelling, awesome. It is very, very, very unique flavor.
You ever seen a dragon fruit?
Yeah, I've been trying to.
Funky looking fruits.
Our local grocery store had them, and Jill was like, "What's that?" Oh, that's a dragon fruit. But it was like $4, so I didn't get it. But they're like a very mild type of flavor. But this is dragon fruit candy, so he sweetened it up more so. Yeah. Then you can pour up.
What's kind of fun about these is, like, you have the base flavor, right? Right. Dragon fruit. But then you add that twist to it, candy. And we've been kind of talking about that a little bit recently with some other companies, is how they marry two concepts together. Right. And it seems like when you talk to Michael the Flavors, you kind of have to do that to work around the negatives of some of the ingredients. Some stuff hits you late, some stuff hits you early. And while this is a smaller blend of essential amino acids than maybe their Intrablast or some of their EAA products in the industry, fermented essential amino acids do not taste good. Right. Especially
they give you a little bit of something on the back end, and that's...
Yeah, I mean, there's only 25 milligrams of methionine here, but methionine is strong, right? You're talking about a couple different ingredients in here that kind of ring through pretty quickly. So sometimes those tart flavors, like the lemon, help with that.
Exactly, and that's what Michael is explaining to me, is the lemon on the strawberry is very sweet. It's a good upfront strawberry, but you need something to mask over the fermented aminos at the back end, and that's where the lemon comes in. So, which one do you want to start with?
Let's go chronological.
All right.
The ones they came out with.
there is your dragon fruit candy. As always, naturally colored. This is one of the flavors. I can't always do it every day. I get so excited when I am in the mood for something just slightly off the wall, very sweet. This is an aggressively unique flavor.
Yeah, dragon fruit is one of my favorite vitamin waters, and I always kind of compared NutraBio's flavors to vitamin water for some reason. And they nailed this one. Because not everyone knows what dragon fruit tastes like.
Right.
I actually thought it was, when I thought it was like a concept of a fruit or something. Like it wasn't a real fruit until I saw it in a grocery store. Yeah. It's so different.
It is like from another planet almost. But I think it's something that like the American tongue would appreciate if they would not be so freaked out by the outside looking thing and probably like the peels of
tentacles or looking things.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like it's like reaching out for you.
But yeah, I love this. Is it something I can drink every day though? And the answer is kind of no. I mean, I can do anything every day, but it's almost like this is my special occasion fun flavor for these.
Yeah, and that's how I've always felt about dragon fruit flavors in general. Is it's not sweet enough overall to be an everyday flavor. There's a little bit of tart in there, but if you're looking for it, it's just right.
Right. I think and this might work a little bit better with some of the younger tongues who are looking for something like pretty aggressive. If I gave dragon fruit candy to my mom, I don't imagine she'd like it.
Yeah, my mom is a huge fan of the sweet tea and triple S actually.
Oh, nice.
They got her to kick soda.
Great flavor. Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Because my mom struggled a little bit with like the sugars.
Soda, yeah.
You know, so it was like, well, here's a healthy drink that I mean, my mom doesn't train like crazy or anything, but it's got electrolytes in it, right? The glutamine's good for your stomach, the lining and stuff like that, and the essential amino acids will always help. You know, she definitely doesn't eat a ton of protein, so
and
overall.
Yeah, and so this is the natural sweet tea Intra Blast?
Oh, no, this is the artificial.
Okay. I mean, there's no sugar because the natural one has the sugar added too, so you don't have any of that.
Yeah, but I mean, still compared to a can of soda.
Exactly, now you're getting rid of sugar.
Yeah, I mean, you could maybe argue that a little bit of cane sugar might be better than the equivalent of high fructose corn syrup, right? You know,
I mean, yeah, especially when it's like only 5 grams of
5 grams of cane syrup, yeah. Not the worst thing at all.
Good job, Ben's mom. Good job, NutraBio. All right, so now we have the strawberry lemon bomb. This is where I fell in love.
This is my favorite one.
Oh, dude, every time.
Yeah.
This is my daily cruiser. And of course, not every day because I have so much stuff to do, but when in doubt, strawberry lemon bomb it out. That's just like, I love this flavor.
I like that they didn't make the strawberry too sweet on the front.
Right.
It's just enough like, oh, strawberries.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a little bit more than just strawberries, though. It is sweet.
Yeah.
It's not
like, NutraBio has always been like that, you know, do the best with the least, right?
Right.
And there's enough in there, you're like, oh, cool. A little bit of splash of strawberries. But you're not puckering from the amount of sweetness or anything like that. And the lemon on the back end is refreshing.
Just enough, right?
Yeah. Refreshing, makes you want to drink a little bit more, right?
That's part of the game right there, is that you keep coming back, especially when it's a two-wave kind of system where it's like, I need to do that again. I need to do that again. Next thing you know, I've had a whole thing of this, and my workout's only half done. So you're scrambling for more water, and that's a sign. But it does water down pretty well too. I think dragon fruit candies being a little bit stronger might water down a little bit better.
I was just gonna say that. I've always liked that the products in NutraBio you could water down. You could put. I'm a gallon jug kind of guy for summer training, and you could put like 2 scoops of Intra Blast in
I was gonna say, one's not enough for a whole gallon.
One's not enough, but like you can get away with 2 or 3. You know, and considering the fact that I think they want like 10 to 12 ounces,
right?
And that's what 128 ounces, I think, 124, 128, I forget exactly, but it's enough to flavor the whole thing enough. Without being too strong. I've always liked that about their flavors.
Yeah, my test with the Intra, I want it to be able to work with at least like 20 ounces of water, or 16 to 20 ounces of water, even if it says 10. Who works out with 8 to 10 ounces of water, though? You know.
So. Well, I don't think it's actually on the bottles, but the way that Mark has always recommended that you take Intra Blast is you take it with a full shaker bottle to 1 scoop, drink half the bottle,
and then
fill it back
more
up.
water.
Yeah, so you're drinking.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, then a little bit of criticism, though. It does say. Where is it at here? 8 to 10 ounces of water.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Intra workouts, I think it's fine to say 16 ounces of water in it, especially because it tastes really good with that much water.
Well, who's like you said, who's going to drink 10 ounces of water in an hour?
I don't know. People who follow the instructions. And then finally, the new Grape Berry Crush flavor. There you go. A little bit darker.
A little bit darker. I was just going to say that the colors are all kind of similar.
Yeah, this is we've been seeing this a lot this week. Fruit and vegetable juice color.
It's funny.
And they've had that in other NutraBio products. I thought you were gonna know which one it was when we were talking about it in another video, but
on that one I didn't know. But for this one, it's grape, but there's another berry in there. Do you know what the other berry is?
pomegranate. That's what I picked up. I think this is fantastic for grape fans.
Well, you know that I hate grape, so the fact that I like this, I like the pomegranate. It kind of because what I don't like about grape is that cough syrup thing, the little like extra tartness to it. The pomegranate covers that up, so you get the sweet of the grape. Like you actually like taste like the purple grape, right? You don't taste like a candy grape. You taste like a purple grape,
right?
And then you get the pomegranate on the end that kind of covers up any tartness.
Exactly, and that's why the two-factor flavors are so good. Overall, though, like what I started realizing when this came out, and I'm blogging about it, and I'm like, where have all the grape flavors gone? Like no one's doing grape anymore, and like it seems to have made a little bit of a resurgence lately. So it almost seems like some of the old school people who used to be like fruit punch, grape, orange, blue raspberry.
Yeah.
There was the four main flavors. Like I'm talking about 15 years ago and stuff, dating myself, but the grape died, and like orange kind of died too. But then orange is coming back with like blood oranges lately, and different like more tropical twist to the orange. And grape just, I don't know, it seemed like it flatlined, and then a few brands have brought it back lately. And I think like NutraBio's got a pretty, they have a young group, and they also have an old school group. And I think the old school group would definitely appreciate this because it's a really, really well done grape.
Well, grape was one of their top selling BCAs for a long time.
That's a good one too, isn't it? Yeah.
I think they did improve that one at some point though. Because the original one was just like a stock grape flavor. I don't know. I think that it's 2019, right? So these two-stage flavors, it's okay to do them, right? Like we don't need just grapes and fruit punches.
Right.
It's okay. I mean, I'm not saying go lion's blood, but like to have a little bit of an extra like twist to it is fun. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And, these flavor houses are getting so advanced that it's like we gotta do something interesting.
Exactly. So where do you rank these? If you're
Strawberry lemonade is definitely my lemon bomb is my number one. Yeah, for sure.
Me too. I go dragon fruit number 2 because I'm not huge on grape, and it's just I have the standard one. I have like the go-to strawberry lemon bomb, and then I have the wild one in dragon fruit for me.
So for me, it's kind of funny because I can't drink the dragon fruit every single day.
Right.
On the days that I do like it, or the days that I'm looking for that, it's definitely my number 2. But on average, I would put the Grape Berry Crushed on number 2 because it's always going to be good for me.
Right. Yeah. If you're like on a budget, PricePlow watcher and all that, coupons. That is gleeked. Coupons and everything. And you're like, listen, dude, I just need one tub. Then it's going to be strawberry lemon bomb.
Yeah.
Or
grape. Yeah. I mean, even the grape is a little bit tart that I don't know if I could always do it every single day, but always strawberry lemon bomb.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think they crushed that one. They knocked it out of the park. And it's every supplement too. The the reload, intra blast. Each one's got its own little take because it has to work around those different ingredients and everything. But overall, the strawberry lemon bomb is so good. And even they have a natural flavor of it. With the stevia-based one in the natural series, where you can tell it's the same thing, but it does have that stevia bite, of course, but they still did it really well. So overall, though, Alpha EAA couldn't be more excited about this supplement. I have to say, this might be my favorite supplement in 2019. I can't...
I forgot it came out this year.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a long year of releases for everyone.
Dude, I know.
Whew. For 2019,
we need
a hard choice.
We're in July right now, so... But as of right now, this has been it. This is the one I use all the time. Like at the end of the day, I use a lot of stuff, but this is like always in my repertoire at least a few times a week.
It's favorite supplement of 2019.
It's too early to.
But it's interesting because this is such a different category, which I think makes it easier to choose this one because it stands out from everyone else. Right? This is not just an EA product. It's an EA product that helps you focus.
Right.
So
and everyone's always talking about pre-workouts. I know there's been great pre-workouts put out this year, but
this could double as a pre-workout and it could double as a morning drink, right? It can double as a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But it also isn't so stimulating or so burning that you can't put in too many areas.
Right. Yeah.
This is something you can drink at the end of the day, which you can't say for a lot of those other products.
Exactly.
And there's anything wrong with that, but this makes it a great choice.
Yeah, versatility. All right, you can check out PricePlow.com/NutraBio for all that news. We're going to keep alerting you with all the new stuff. But yeah, we've rolled through like 26 weeks of straight releases and everything. It's slowing down a little bit, but I know they still have a lot coming out. They have the Ethics sub-brand coming out as well, ETHIX. That's going to be sold in stores, so stay tuned. But I don't know if there's going to be any new flavor systems for now. Strawberry Lemon Bomb bomb it is, but dude, we were always welcome new flavors from Michael because I love what he's doing lately, and they've got this EAA base and they're just working around it so well. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. And I don't know if I have any other NutraBio stuff for, oh yeah, there's another product called Absorb. We'll be talking about that one soon. So subscribe to the channel. We'll see you then.
Welcome to PricePlow.